Hi, everyone. I hope you are doing well. I'm just hopping on here. I'm going to read some cards for Taurus season. I'm going to go by elements. Hi, everyone. If you could like when you come in, that would be great. So, just like any messages that want to come out for some of the elements during Taurus season, I'm just going to kind of pull from there. So I hope everyone's having a good Thursday. Does anyone have any fun plans for the weekend coming up? We're going to begin with earth elements. So we're just going to see like what messages this ancestor spirit want to convey during the season. What messages for Taurus season? What messages for earth signs for Taurus season? I don't know if any of you guys are feeling stuck or so like King of Cups for some of you this season, they're asking you all to connect with your creative side. For some of you, it may mean that you also need to be connecting with your intuition. Also, maybe taking some leadership around maybe some of your creative projects that you've been working on. It could be that you also are a water sign, or you may be potentially dealing with a water sign. But they want to remind you to keep grounded, allow your creative mindset to come in place. You also have the Seven of Cups here. So for some of you, you may be given opportunities, and also this with the King of Cups, like you guys might be given some opportunities that may provide some decisions that you're going to have to make. It may be around, could be love or finance. And what they want to remind you is that not all the decisions that you may be presented with may be the best ones. Something that you want to keep a mind out for is maybe being discerning or asking discerning questions as it relates to those particular opportunities that come forth. If it's related to a relationship, be mindful of what decisions you're making. So it seems like you guys are going to have some things, opportunities coming in, some movement coming in. Also have the Nine of Swords. So I don't know if any of you in the past have been really in your head. Could be about work, maybe like money, or opportunities have been slow. They want to remind you, like, allow yourself to kind of go with the flow, that things are going to come in the way that they're supposed to. If it's in relationship to a romantic partner, they want to remind you that you do also have choice with whomever that you may come into partnership. Could be the King of Cups. So don't allow yourself to get hung up on where you're at. So air signs, earth signs, you guys have some good cards. King of Cups. So we're gonna go with, we just did earth. I'll do air next. Anybody on here an air sign? Any air signs here? Let's find out in terms of air signs what they can expect for this Taurus season. What sorts of things will come out? Any messages? Okay, let's see what else. I'm sure you got two. You guys got a couple things. You got a bunch of queens. You got a queen of swords. Hi, Miss Dee Dee. How are you? You guys have the queen of swords. So some of you all like are being very like direct, discerning about what you're allowing in this season. Some of you, it may mean like cutting off a job. Maybe that's not serving you anymore. Or it could be a partnership, romantic partnership. Some of you may decide, you have the queen of wands here. So some of you may be into entrepreneurship, could be a creative or something like that. Some of you may be going full force in your entrepreneurship side. This card also, when I think of Queen of Wands, like you also might be like into some sort of art or image related work. So if there's any of you who do like makeup or hair or do graphic design or do that as like a side fun kind of gig, this is a reminder that you need to move forward with that. Some of you may also have ideas that you've been sitting on or thinking about things that you want to communicate within relation to your career or projects that you guys haven't been tapping in. So they want to remind you like you need to show up, allow yourself to be present online and through social media, but also putting yourself out there. If there's folks or things that are blocking your way, like this is the Queen of Swords also reminds you like sometimes things are an end of cycle. Like it's okay to let go of things that are not in alignment anymore. I also saw the strength card here. So a lot of you air signs, like you're being called to have courage, strength with the work that you're trying to do. Take a step for yourself, the work that you're doing. So hi, Nadir. If you would like to do a reading, you can book. I have my info link in bio. Right now, I'm just doing element readings. So, yeah, so air signs, you guys got some decisions. I am not doing individual reads. If folks want an individual one, you can book the link in bio. Right now, I'm doing collective reads for elements. Okay, so we're going to go back to. So let's do fire signs next. So, what do fire signs? What can they expect for Taurus season? What can fire signs expect for a Taurus season? Ooh, okay. So some of y'all got stability, and that stability is going to be made by choices. You guys are going to have some choice around maybe work that you're wanting to deal with. Could be creative work, intuitive work. So you're going to be making some decisions around that. And that's going to bring you in some more stable money, stable abundance. Yeah, or some of you may be working or dealing with someone who is a earth sign, someone that has abundance, stable, or it could be a Pisces, mutual, like give and take. So if you are dealing with someone that is a King of Pentacles, that's a good sign. Hi, Kat. How are you doing? Did you see my link? I'm doing the workshop tonight. So fire signs you guys have, you also have Queen of Pentacles. Could be that they're also your divine partner too. So yeah, you guys have a lot of like earthly, abundant energy, money, coming in. For some of you, it could be around art, could be around, yeah, I sent the link to your DM, I think it was like a week or so ago. Yeah, it could be around money, or it could be around like earthly things, things that you work with your hands. So yeah, you guys have some good opportunities coming in. Some of you guys are going to have to let go, with the death card. You're going to have to let go of like things that aren't working anymore. So there's going to be some transformation fire signs that you guys are going to have to release, to bring that in. Hi, Lindley. I'm just doing collective readings. If you would like to book, I have a link in my bio if you want to book a session. So let's do last one, water signs. So those of you who are on here, I'm doing like a small workshop and basically like looking at folks' charts tonight around their, you did get the job. See? I said you were going to get it, TC. So when do you start? When are you starting? Oh, and what did they notify you? Was it this week or last week? Hi, everyone. I'm so excited for you. Yay. That's awesome. I told you were going to get that job. You just have to have patience. And I feel like this will give you some stability right now. Get yourself in place. If you want to, you still want to come tonight, like it still would be good. Just to know like placements. I also don't know when your birth date is, because that will also give me some insight, like in terms of like development and growth. Yeah. Because also numerology plays a big role in cycles of what happens. I'm in year 9, so I'm having to let go of particular types of jobs, ways that I'm working. So that it's just nice to like kind of keep that in your foresight. Yeah. Oh, you have to send me your full birth date. In the form online, I have like birth date, location, all that stuff, and I like to look at that. But yeah, it really tells you like kind of how to prepare for particular years. Like last year, I had one friend. One friend is doing separation. Another friend lost their job. It's 5 p.m. my time. So I think that's probably 6 or 7 your time. I don't know if that's too late. If you want to book at a later time, we could figure something out too. But yeah, it's just good to like have that in your mindset so that like you take your jobs, but you also want to make sure like, are there other areas that you need to evolve within your chart, just in terms of like what your contract is. Yeah, let me know if you can. I think that's 7 o'clock your time. I don't quote me on that, but yeah, so I'm so excited you got a job, TC. So yeah, way to start. And think about like how you want to grow from this position. So yeah, it's been a long road. This is a really, really hard year. It's going to be another like couple hard years. Like I've been telling a lot of people. There's going to be some people who will stay in the typical institutional jobs, but there's going to be a lot of people who are going to start working for themselves. So there's going to be like some things that folks need to think about in terms of that relationship. Yeah. And also, TC, I have it in my link in bio too. If you can't find it in your messages, I'll send it to you again. But yeah, so just be mindful, like, as I tell folks right now, like, accept the jobs that you have, but don't allow yourself to depend on the system and institution to support you. That's really where we're going to have to kind of like release that mindset, if that makes sense. So just be mindful of it. Take your job, work it, do the things that you need to do, develop, like, but also keep, like, maybe keep a side hustle or something that is on the side that may interrelate to the work that you do. So if you do get laid off, like, you have something to kind of build from. So, like, when I look at folks' charts, I often will look at, like, what are some of the key things that are in your areas, but think about, like, what are some potential side things that you can do in case you do have to, like, subsidize your income. So, because subsidizing your income with the increase in, like, costs and stuff is going to be a thing. So, but I am so excited for you. And I got to give you my thing so you can write a review for me too, TC. So, let's see what else. You're welcome. I'm excited. I'm really excited for you. Yeah, just continue to be in gratitude. Keep that energy going. That will really, really help you as you take on this new job. Okay, so let's do water signs. Like, what can water signs expect? And it's funny that you got a job. One of my readings that I posted this week, I said earth signs, because you're a Capricorn. I said earth signs were going to get a job. Someone's going to give them an opportunity. So right on target, TC. So water signs, what messages for Taurus season? Just curious, like, what sorts of things can you expect for Taurus season? So, water signs, like, you guys have a lot of potential ideas, maybe passions. It seems like you guys might be fighting maybe what is supposed to be in front of you, fighting those opportunities, fighting what you're supposed to be in terms of your path. Or it could just be your environment, work environment, like you feel like you're having to battle with people just to get what you need to do. And for some of you, you need to get out of your way of, in terms of the ideas that you have, the work that you have in front of you, because you're not allowing yourself to reach the potential that you need to reach. Yeah, some of you are gonna travel, water signs. Also, some of you, because the environment that you've been in has been contentious, or whoever you've been dealing with, it's been contentious. Some of you are going to make decisions to move forward with your purpose, or it could be like other career related ideas that's more in alignment with you. And this goes for people, romantic partnerships too. There's something around like divine timing. Like, some of you, if you're struggling for work, like, there's going to be something about, hi, Kiana. There's going to be something about, like, things are going to work its way into alignment. It's going to work its way out. So you just need to be like patient, water signs. about like if you're feeling like things are uneasy or not in alignment. Like the universe has its way of aligning how things are supposed to work out. Do you have like the Four of Wands? So things are going to work out. You are going to have success. It's just a matter of like aligning those things and allowing like the time to work that's best for you. So yeah, water signs, I think a lot of you guys are figuring out like you don't need to be in situations or around people that you feel like you have to like fight or to show yourself to be seen or fight yourself to be seen. I think allowing yourself to go to places that allow you that forward momentum, less stagnation, more movement, all about timing. Yeah. So that's all I got for water signs. I may pop on tomorrow just to do like some maybe yes nos. But there's some good stuff coming in. Folks struggling, like keep your head up, be gentle with yourself. If you're going through a healing period, like continue to like really nourish yourself. Do the things that you need to do to take care of yourself. The season is hard because there's a lot of moving parts. A lot of people are experiencing a lot of like things mentally that isn't what they wish. So just reminder to be gentle with yourself, ask for help, be open to receiving help from people and the resources that you need, whether it's guidance or support in some sort of capacity. So that's all I got. I'm going to post this up on my YouTube. And if folks have any questions or if you want to book a reading, I have tonight, I'm going to do a workshop on your placements and what type of work folks need to be doing. And then, oh yeah, it's my same moniker. And if you just type it in, it'll pop up. I think I have other readings from last week too. And yeah, Kiana, if there's anything that you need, or if any folks like have particular questions or things that would be helpful, like feel free to message me or DM me about like particular reading topics or just like questions in general about things. Is I'm trying to be on this platform more to help folks because a lot of people are experiencing a lot of like upheaval, job loss, just change in relationship, and just life in general. So I hope to be back on tomorrow. I'm just going to see what my capacity is. I'll probably pop on maybe tomorrow afternoon. And then I'll definitely be on Sunday. So yeah. So it's so good to see you all. So good to see you, Kiana, Kat. You were on here earlier. And I will see you all soon, hopefully tomorrow. Bye, y'all.